What's going on, everybody? This is Al from PlaybookGamer.com, and in the last Dynasty video, we took on then number 6 Oklahoma on the road and ended up getting the big win, 28-7. We just played great throughout, especially our defense. They had an impact halfback that wasn't very impactful because they didn't give him the ball at all. Their quarterback didn't play very well, and we didn't have hardly any mistakes, and that's just a good combination for an upset win, and that's what happened in this game. So we need to build off of that. Westerman had his best game of the season up to this point, almost 400 yards, 4 touchdowns. Let's see if we can do the same as we take another road trip, this time to UConn, and this is going to be the start of the Big East Conference schedule. And we got a little bit more talent than they do. They're 2-1. But you look at their stats, they're not really good at anything. They're just average across the board. Hopefully we won't have a letdown after such a big win over Oklahoma. But before we take on the Huskies, let's go to recruiting. So that big win should have helped us in recruiting, and we covered this at the end of the last video. But Leroy McGrew, defensive end, great shape here, number 1 on his list. We just need to find that positive pitch. Next up, we got corner Zach Spinner. Same thing, top of his list, but we find a positive pitch, which is great for us. And then we got defensive tackle Charles Harris, same thing, top of his list. We just need to find out what that positive pitch is. And last but not least, middle linebacker Jordan Floyd. Again, we're at the top of his list, the top for all 4 of these guys. We just need to figure out that positive pitch. So recruiting is looking really good. And as we've talked about, we don't have many spots to fill at all. And if we're going to get 3 to 4 dudes in the regular season, that means we may only have to sign 5 or 6 in the off season. So we're going to go all in on training next year. But we got a lot of games to play before that. So let's go ahead and play the next one. We're going to take on, again, UConn. I already forgot what they ran. We haven't had any problems against them yet. Looks like somebody is in trouble. This is interesting. Isaac Spencer, our top receiver. Let's see what he did. Spencer has skipped numerous team meetings and has no respect for team rules. He needs to be penalized severely for his actions. He's got player discipline to see, and he finally got in trouble. Our bar went down, or went up quite a bit from that. I want to check our schedule first. Let me go. So we got that in West Virginia, Pitt. I may punish him for a couple of games, possibly. I like to at least do a game. I like to get it back down to kind of where it was. So I think I'm going to do 2 games for him now. Hopefully that doesn't hurt us too badly. We'll see what happens. Now let's check out their uniforms. This is their default. Not bad. Do they have an alternate? The all blue look. I actually like that. I think that's what we'll go with. So we're out with our top wide receiver. I don't know if we got one considered a top receiver. Everybody's just kind of pulled their weight, at least somewhat, in the receiving core. So that'll be interesting. We'll just see how impactful that affects our passing game. But we need to get that bar down. Last thing we need is a bunch of dudes getting in trouble. All right, so we got a clear, nice day weather-wise. I think this is a unique little stadium. This would be a fun dynasty if you ever want to get into the Big East. Recruiting would be tougher. Yes, good weather, no harsh wind. And this is, again, our first game of the conference season. Here come the UConn Huskies. And the Syracuse Orange. So what I may end up doing is switch around some receivers. I just now thought about that. We'll look at that here in a minute. So Westerman is leading in yards and in touchdowns in the entire country. That's pretty cool. Screen and shoot is alive and well, and he is kicking it, to say the least. They're picking us to win. Let's go to the coin toss. They won it, and they will get the ball first, which is fine. Now, again, let's go look at our wide receiver situation really quickly. So everybody gets moved up. So Holloway is at the X, Harley there, Bennett there, that kind of thing. What I may end up doing is put... what's a good idea? Like, I still want Harley in the slot. I don't want him at the number 2 spot. So what I may end up doing is, we may have to do this manually for a couple of games. I'm going to back out. I'm going to go here. Let's put Holloway at the 1, if I can get to it. There we go. I'm going to put Holloway at the 1. We're going to put Bennett at the slot. Harley there. And I'm going to put Singleton there. And do I have another receiver? I got Gates. But this forces me to kind of go to my bigger formations a little bit more because of this situation. But I'm just going to get Spencer out of the situation altogether. That just makes things a little bit easier for me. All right, so we'll do that mainly in the next game until he comes back. So let's look at UConn's roster. So they're starting off the impact quarterback, 76 speed. So this guy's going to be a challenge to handle. We'll see what he does. Halfback, impact guy. So just a nightmare scenario. 2 impact players in the backfield. Hopefully we can handle it. We done fine against Oklahoma, but they didn't give him the ball much. We'll see what they do with this guy. Fullback, nothing there. True freshman. Wide receiver, a couple decent guys, but nothing behind him after that. Tight end, one decent one, but he's not very fast. He can catch okay, though. Offensive line, 90, 72, 74, 78, 68. True freshman at the right tackle. So other than left tackle, not a whole lot there. I already forgot what defense they run. I think they're 4-3, but 74 and 80 on the ends, 76 and 76 up the middle, 72, 78, 82 at linebacker, corners 80 and 74. Impact guy at 84 overall with 84 speed at free safety and not much at strong safety. Average kicker, below average punter. All right, let's get this show on the road. I may try to go after that safety some today. Kick it away from the impact guy. So I'm expecting a lot of running, I guess. Let's just see. The halfback had a better overall than the quarterback. So I'm going to go man for a little bit. And hopefully we just don't have that big letdown after that huge win against the Sooners. Very possible with this type of backfield. Good tackle by Waters, but he still picks up 5. I may do a 1 high. I'm going to flip this, actually. I'll control the defensive tackle this time. Make a tackle somebody. Face mask. Ooh, they didn't call it. Good job, Johnsons. That makes it 3rd and 6. We'll go Tampa 2. Just be careful with the quarterback running around. He's capable of doing so. I'm going to do this. Oh, my gosh. I think he got it. Did he get it? Dang it. He barely got it, like by a nose hair. Oh, my gosh. Oh, well. All right. Play more defense, I guess. Like, he barely got it. Let's do this. I got the tight end. Make up. Just went for the SWAT and it didn't work, so they're going to get about 8 to 9 yards there. We'll just stick with man for now. I'm going to do an under front. I've got the tight end. Ooh, no, there he goes. Somebody make a tackle, and he's going to get a first anyways. So that's what we got to deal with, just him running around all day. We can try, let's do zone, just to throw something a little different at him. I'm going to do an over front. Passing again. Intercept that for... There you go. Our best player, just don't fumble it. Great job, coach. I guess the quarterback threw it too quickly. I think that's what happened. You go back and look at this. Was he pressured? I didn't see it. No, he had all day in the world to throw, but he just threw it a little too early. And you actually see what happened. He was going to this guy right here, but this guy was running the corner, and he threw it too early. Notice him making his cut to that corner right there. So it ended up being just a bad throw. So we can get a good thumbnail. Something like this with coach, possibly. Let me go ahead, get something like that while I'm here. Get my thumbnails in. You just never know which one I'm going to go with. We'll get that. All right, so we're on the right hash. Let me make a couple of adjustments. Actually, I'm going to go 14 there. I'm going to put my tight end in here as well. We'll do it for this one too. So let's just go over here. So we're going to put Sanders in the slot just because we're down a wide receiver. We'll get him out on the field a little bit more. Nobody's open there. Bad throw. I'm going to pick up a few yards. Looks like the names on the back of their jerseys are messed up. I don't know if you noticed that or not. Let's go halfback screen. We got to stay away from the free safety. I am going to motion Harley over just in case. And they're going cover 0. And I got sacked. Dang it. Somebody came through. Nobody blocked a guy. Just nothing you can do about that. So that makes it what? 3rd and 7? We could try halfback corner. And pretty much in order to have a chance, we have to go to somebody over the middle. Cover 2, not feeling a whole lot of heat at least. Terrible throw. Dang it. That was awful. Westerman just botched it. He threw it way to the left. And I didn't put any English on it either. I usually never have to. So we got to punt it, so that's a wasted opportunity. Westerman just did not look good on that drive at all. Even the completions didn't look good. We'll have to fair catch that one. We don't want this guy running around on us. So we're right back where we started. They're pretty much on their same drive, more or less. Back to defense we go. Let's just do this for now. Eventually they're going to start running the ball. At least you would think. Plug up a hole. There you go. Good job, front line. They're doing that. Let's do Tampa 2 out of nickel. I think they may pass it here. I'm going to do an under front this time. Maybe I can just... Okay, yeah, they're going to pass it. Sack. So my under front defensive end came through with a sack. That's a great play there. I'm going to go cloud on this one just because it's 16 yards to get a first. I want that extra dude back there. I may... yeah, I'll just control the middle linebacker. Get a tackle. Good job. So, all right, a defensive battle so far. We're going to force a punt. I'm going to go middle fan. Now, the last time we had this situation, we almost had a really botched play against Oklahoma around the goal line. Or in the end zone, and hopefully this doesn't happen here. They have a lefty punter. I'm going to fair catch that one. Middle of the field, I will probably go with gun tight. Let's go halfback screen. I like to use these compressed sets around the middle of the field, at least in this offense. I'm going to bring him over. Have to go over here. Can I get a first? Good job, Heath. High snap. Kind of messed up the play, but we got the first down. I'm going to go tight end deep. Where's it at? Combo. Let's go wheel special. Get these tight ends out here. Cover 0. Short-armed it. Not a very great catch. So he short-armed it. I don't know if you noticed, Sanders had to come back for it, but a great catch by 14. Had to slow it down. But we'll take it. First down. I'm going to go here. Let's go P. Reed. This may go right back to Sanders. I don't like the numbers in the box, and they're spreading out like that. Yeah, let's just get something simple going here. Much better throw, but just didn't get much out of it. Barely a yard. 2nd and 9. I'm going to stay here. We can try stick again. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. Probably go to somebody on the right. They'll throw again. Defense hasn't stopped them yet. Terrible throw. I don't know what. It's just an awful throw. He's just having a bad day so far, and I don't understand it. Played so well in the last game, but can't throw anything today somehow. Let's see if he can make a good throw here. So they're going man. Probably go to Holloway, more than likely. Nope, we're not going to go over there. We'll have to go over here. Can he get it? Get it! Oh, that was a good throw. But a good stop. Just couldn't make the catch. So we're on the 40, 4th and 9. I got to punt this. So right now, neither offense is playing well. For whatever reason, just bad play altogether. My quarterback needs to play a little bit better. This may be going in the corner. At least he ain't going to return it. All right. Wasted opportunities. I'm very happy my defense can stop them. The problem is we just can't get any points off of it. We'll figure it out eventually. I'm going to do this. I'm going to pass that. Good job, Al. Just get in front of it. It's going to be 2nd and 10. So they are passing a lot more than I expected. Let's do Tampa 2, and then they may go straight run here. Ace normal. Run. Oh, just whiffed it. And 6 points. Dang it. Oh, well. All it took was just easy run. Go back and look. Offensive line got just destroyed us. And I goofed up on that play right there. Then my best player goofed up there. I just goof up, goof up, goof up. So just a bad play all around by our defense. So let's get on offense and maybe try to get a first down or two. I told you, every time you have a big upset win, you can have letdowns in that very next game, and that's what it's looking like here so far. Hate to see our offense just can't do a thing. Especially when you got an impact quarterback that's supposed to make good throws, and he's struggling with it at the moment. Let's see if he could play better here. Middle of the field again, I'm letting that one go. It's not worth it. We can try. Let's do another screen. I'm going to flip it. Probably go to somebody on the right. Cover 0. Had to throw off my back foot. Oh my gosh. It's just one of those days, isn't it? There's nothing's going to work. I was feeling the heat. My offensive line botched it. I'm going to go, I don't know. I'm going to go halfback direct. Maybe this will work. Nothing else is working. Watch them go cover 0 here. I told you that I knew they would do that. High snap to go with it. We're going to get a first down, though. Just luck, though. That should have been a loss of yardage big time, but we got out of a jam. All right, offense. Oh, it's 13 inches. We didn't even get the first down. I'm going to go, let's just run the most simple thing possible. Let's go halfback screen again. This time we're going man. Watch them go cover 0 on this. Yep. I got to take a chance. Get it, Harley. Get it. Good job, 9. Atta kid. Great throw, Westerman. Let's see if he can get in a groove because of that now. I'm going to go wide trips. I'm going to go linebacker attack. We need our quarterback to get in a groove. Not open there. We'll have to go back to our swing. Great throw. Atta great throw. Right in stride. We're on the 4. I'm going to attempt a slot screen. But they're going man. I'm a little worried about this one. I'm going to throw it to him anyways. Just get a block or two. Good job. Everybody, good job. So we got our first points of the day. Great blocking. Normally that's not my man beater. I go to the out route on the left for that. But down here towards the goal line, it's just not worth it at times. So I wonder if I can get a good thumbnail here. Something maybe, I don't know, come through. Something like that will be a pretty good one. Let me go ahead and get that one while I'm here. That way I have some options to work with on whichever one I pick. So we're going to tie it up. And on defense, I got to play better at middle linebacker. Or just pick somebody else to roll with because I'm going to hurt our team if we have another botched run play like that. So screen, 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 go over the top. That's pretty much the screen and shoot. Let's go over here. Kick it away from the impact guy. Somebody got annihilated on that play. Good stop there. Let's go Tampa 2. Don't, yeah, they're going to pass it, which is fine by me. Ooh, I wasn't even seeing that guy. I'm going to pick up 4 or 5 there. End of the first quarter, it's tied. A weird quarter, but we got through it. Let's go cover 1. I think they're going to run the ball. At least that's what I would do. I'm going to take a chance doing this right here. If they go off tackle to the left, we need to get penetration up that side. Intercept that. Nope. and they pass it again. All right, let's go. I'm going to go man. I think they're going to run it. How many times have I said that and they pass the ball? We'll do this. Make a tackle, somebody. Good job. 91, Bean. Let's go Tampa 2 this time. So they've been a balanced offense at this point. Those are really hard offenses to stop that are good at both. Screen, just make a tackle. Oh, here we go. Dang it. Dang it. I swear. Just awful. Pure garbage by our defense. Whiffed it right there. I don't know what Sanchez is doing. And I don't know what's coach doing? What am I doing? Nobody's doing it. I blocked into my own player. Just pure awfulness. I'm sorry. Just embarrassing. Our defense is looking just dreadful. Off the most simplest pass play ever. We just couldn't make a play. All right, so let's get back on offense and try to tie it up. I told you. Upset wind, and you go next game. You just play terrible what we're doing here. Happens a lot in this game. So we're going to have to play catch-up for a while, I'm afraid, until our defense can play better. Somebody block for me. Nobody did. Right hash. I'm going to go P. Reed. We kind of have the numbers on the inside, but I'm just going to throw it right there. He was open over the middle. I'll probably stick with this formation. Let's go stick. Zone again. We're not really in the middle or on the right hash. What? Good defensive play. Somebody put a hand up. Oh, well. 3rd and 2. I'm going to try. I hope this works. Actually, no. Let's just keep this simple. I think we can get the first if we do basic halfback screen. And they're going zone. So we just need basic blocking over here on the right side. That's what we needed right there. Just get your first down and move on. I'm going to go back to Ace Twins. Let me see what I got here. We can go back to that wheel special. Going zone, I'll probably have to bounce this over to Massey. Just not much zone-wise. We can... And I almost got hit. Just my offensive line, I don't know what they're doing. They went with a scrape exchange, and my right guard just botched it. Had to get the ball off quick. 2nd and 10. I'm going to try quick slants. We're going to flip it. And they're going zone. Zone, zone, zone. Left him open over the middle again. Now the problem is 3rd and 4. I'm going to go back to screen. Hey, they finally went man. I think we can get the first with Holloway, but we're going to try our over the top with Harley just in case they bring both safeties down. Cover 0. They've done it again. All you, Harley. Get it, 9. Had a kid. Good job, number 9. He's our fastest receiver. That's why I have him in the slot. So we're back on the 4-yard line. I'm going to go basic direct. I normally like to do direct around goal line situation, just to punch it in, especially when you're shotgun-only offense. Just get a block. Just there you go. Halfback direct. It's not always cheese, as some people think, and it helps if you've got decent blocking. We're on the 9. Let's go linebacker attack. Maybe I can hit Holloway in the corner, depending on what that safety does. Yep, cover 0. Can we get over here? Ah. Just tough. Just tough. Corner done a good job sealing it. Holloway couldn't get around it. 3rd and goal from the 9. We'll try halfback corner. It's very tight window, so I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Tight end, get upfield. Ah, dang it. So do I go for a field goal or do I just go for it? I think I may just go for it. Let's just take a chance. Why not? I don't know if keep kicking field goals is going to try to beat this team the way our defense is playing at the moment. So let's see if Direct can get us through. Good deal. At least we went 1 for 2 on the halfback Direct so far. All right. So we got back on the scoreboard, and we're going to kick an extra point. We'll get back on defense, and I figure out what to do there. Try not to act stupid. I don't know. We're just not looking good at all those last couple of drives. Thankfully, they're passing a lot more still, so that gives me a little hope we can eventually slow them down. I'm just glad they're not handing the ball off to the halfback every single play. Otherwise, we'd have no chance today. So let's kick it away from the impact guy. Not a good job. It's going to go right towards him. I hit the button too early. Come through. Oh, I just got destroyed. Shh. Please come back. Let that be a clipping. Thank you. And somebody's hurt. Somebody got hurt. My kicker got hurt. Of all things, my kicker. That just shows you how big of a struggle this game has been so far when your kicker gets hurt. Oh, what? Oh, okay. You deal with it. Hopefully it's not serious. Forgive me for trying to make a play with my kicker, I guess. Let's go Tampa 2. Pass. Make a play. Safety. Just dreadful. Our poor defense. Shut down Oklahoma, but can't do a thing against little UConn. It's embarrassing. I don't know. Let's go man. Doesn't seem what I call him. Okay, at least our kicker's coming back. Doesn't seem to matter what we call on defense. They're just going to make their plays one way or the other. We're going to have to force a turnover or something. Somebody's going to have to step up. Draw. Good stop there. By Carlin. Let's go Tampa 2 from nickel. Maybe we can hold him to a field goal. I'm still going to do an underfront. Play action. Somebody make it. Just what's Sanchez doing? He completely whiffed on that one. 3rd and 1. We're going goal line. I'm going to go. We'll go man lock.
3rd and 1 coming up on this play. Ball on the 15. This is the kind of running back who can make you pay when he's in the zone.
Nobody can get past. Just awful. Just poor, just terrible defense. Please come back. Let that be a holding or something. Clipping. Thank you. 3rd and 13. A gift. We'll take it. I'm going to go back to Cloud. I don't know if our Tampa 2 can handle that deep of coverage. I could be wrong. I'm going to do this. I'll control the mic. Dodged a bullet there, but intercept that. You got to be kidding. Our poor defense. How is that possible? Just garbage. Man, somebody step up and do something. The refs are making more plays on defense than we are. I don't have an answer when you got stuff like that happening. Halfback dive, just... Oh my gosh, it's just frustrating. One game they play great, another one they decide not to show up. Maybe we can get a stop here though. Maybe we can force a field goal. We'll do this, just in case they run to the strong side. Good job there. Are they going to call another timeout? No. I'm going to go Tampa 2. I'm guessing they're going to pass it. Let's just try to flood this thing with zones. Play action. Intercept that. Good job, Sanchez. We forced the field goal. He got in front of it. He almost picked it off. Oh, man. By far his best play of the day. That would have been an absolute game changer if he would have picked that thing off. So let's go field goal safe, man. We'll have 46 seconds to try to get down the field and score before the half.
Trying to take the lead by a field goal. Here comes the special.
This should be the easiest field goal ever.
It's up, and it's good. So here's the Pontiac drive summary.
Now let's see if our offense can do something down the field. It'll be a bit of a challenge.
Connecticut is ready.
We got all 3 timeouts.
Kicks it off.
Middle of the field. I'm just going to let that one go.
This one's going to be down in the end.
What's a good idea from here? I think we may go back. It's been working pretty well for us at the moment. Let's just go back to halfback corner. Go in zone.
They'll set up shop.
Hopefully I can make a good throw to Harley.
Westerman with 3
Cover 2.
looking, throws off his back foot.
Great. And he dropped it.
Ball's incomplete. No catch that time.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run the ball. I don't trust them anymore. I don't want another draw. And they're going 4-3. Of course they are. They know exactly what we're going to call. Let's see if we can get at least some yards here.
In a 4-wide set. Westerman,
Get up the field. Get out of bounds.
and he jumped out of bounds, and that was a nice run. That was
Get us out of a jam. I didn't want another drop pass and stop the clock and them get the ball back. That's the worst case scenario is them getting the ball back. I'm going to try halfback streak. I was hoping to go after that strong safety, but that's not going to happen here.
Syracuse
Cover 1. Go to Harley. And he drops it.
couldn't haul it in. Oh,
Drop, drop, drop. Good throw. 2nd and 10.
Just let that one get away from his vision just for a split second.
Let's go scissors in.
it's 2nd down and 10 to go.
We may be able to go after the safety here, just depending on what the linebackers do. Nope, not feeling a whole lot, and they're going cover 3. Dang it, nobody's open.
He throws it.
Catch it. Oh, just tough. Flag coming back, just all kinds of awful. So what I may do is just run clock and just get out of here. Our tight end, of all people, they may decline it. No, they're going to accept it.
That penalty will move him back.
2nd and 20.
With so many young guys out there, it's bound to
Let's just go halfback screen. That should be a simple throw to make and stay in bounds, possibly. I was hoping they'd go man, but that's all right.
Westerman.
Ooh, watch out.
And here's a quick throw. Little shake and bake.
Stay in bounds at least. They're going to call a timeout. No, they're not, thankfully. So we're on to 42. I'm going to just do like a Hail Mary attempt.
passing game. He does a great job of making guys miss after the
Let's just do this one, I guess.
It's 3rd down and 10. And this is the 5th play of the current
7, 6. I'm going to go over here.
Syracuse lines up in a shotgun set.
We'll go over here.
Westerman in the air. He lets it go.
Give it a cho. Give it a strut. Thank you. So we just kind of, thankfully they went zone. That's the only chance you have in those plays like that. They went in zone so we could flood one side of the field, and they botched it. Thankfully, that free safety, their impact free safety, botched it on that one. So that's got to be a thumbnail for sure. All right, so somehow we're leading at half. I don't know how. We could do something like, I'll do something like this, perhaps. What's a good angle? Maybe something like this. I can go ahead and get that one while I'm here. Play of the game, apparently, so far. Jeez. Well, at least the game gave us a bit of a gift on that one. I cannot take any credit on that one whatsoever. So let's kick an extra point. We'll go up 4. Let's go to locker room, regroup. And hopefully, I got to figure out what to do on defense. We can't just keep giving up points. I mean, they're going down the field every time and scoring on us. But a great Hail Mary attempt. If they would have went manned, again, that would have been really tough to convert. So let's go check out some stats. 282 to 262. Yards-wise, no defense whatsoever. The points really started to pile up in the second quarter. They are running the ball pretty well. They need to run the ball more, though, honestly. They've been a balanced offense. Good for them. But imagine if that impact halfback would be getting the ball a ton. We'd be really hurting. But we got 242 yards passing. Like a fourth of that came from that last play. Both teams are doing good on 3rd down. But they had 1 turnover. That really helped us. You go here, Westerman, 13 of 23. Bad first quarter, much better in the second quarter. He's got 242 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no picks. Running the ball, Heath is being somewhat efficient with it. A lot of that came from the little off-tackle play we had. Receiving, Harley's leading there with 4 receptions. Heath and Sanders with 3. You look at the yardage, Harley with 114. That's pretty much off of 2 catches, more or less. But Holloway with 58 there. Sanders with 31. You go to defense. Lawrence, true freshman, is leading in tackles with 7. It's not even close. Tackles for loss. Carlson had that last tackle for loss. I remember that one. But there's 5 total tackles for loss. That's good. It seems like our front four is doing a good job there. Sacks, 1, and then interception, 1 by Coach, who's having a pretty good game. Gave up 1, had an interception. So he's par for the course, I guess. So let's get back on offense. We need a scorer here to go up 2 scores if we can. Get a block, get around here. Good job, Ford. Not a bad return. I'm going to go, let's go. We haven't called this play today, honestly, but I'm going to flip it. We're going to go tunnel screen. And I didn't think about that. Let's just see what happens. Wide open. Just get up there, Massey. I'm just going to try to run away from the impact guy. I don't want him to force a fumble or anything. It's a good play there. I'm going to go. Let's stay here. I'm going to go wide receiver deep post. We have some options. This will probably go to either Holloway or Sanders. Cover 1. Oh, just enough. Great catch. Almost get a first down to the big guy. 2nd and inches. I'm going to go here. We're going to try. Let's go stick. They finally call man on this play. I think it's the first time they've called it. We'll go to somebody on the outside. Cover 0. I'm going to go over here. Keep it simple. Shoot. 6 points. Good job, Holloway. Ooh, he got caught. So I almost got sacked. I had to throw that one really quick. I thought this was going to get picked. Thankfully, he went for the swat instead. So where are we? We're like on the 5-ish. Is that right? On the 4. Let's not do anything crazy. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to go triple option, but we'll probably just hand the ball off. Remember, we got our backup quarterback, true freshman, J.D. Hill. This is his little sub package. I'm just going to get upfield. Oh, could not get in. I'm going to hurry this up. Let's go hurry up. See if this helps anything. Don't know if it will or not. Get us 6 points. There we go. All right, so very quick turnaround. We were down a touchdown. Now we're up 10. So we've handled the middle part of the game. We scored at the end of the first half. We scored at the beginning of the second half. Now, if our defense can get a stop or 2, then we can put this thing to bed. But we'll see if that happens. Got to see a little no-huddle on this offense. As you saw last year, we don't really need any no-huddle to make the offense fly. But I just kind of wanted to do it there because I knew I was going to run the same play anyways. Oh, here. Pretty good kick. At least it's away from the impact guy. Get around that guy, possibly. Good stop. Blumenthal. That's a great name. We'll go zone. They've been a balanced offense, but you could tell they really want to do play action and stuff off the run. Pass. Ooh, there he goes. Quarterback's going to go. Make a tackle. Oh, you got to be kidding. Killer play. Great play. Missed it there. Missed it there. Just bad plays. And I'm not going to blitz him. He'll just run away from it even faster. Let's go man on this one. I'm going to do an under front. Maybe they'll go play action. I can cover this tight end and get a pick. Ooh. Went for the screen. That was kind of close what I was thinking they was going to do. So we lost 12, or lost 2. That's good. Let's go man. I'm just going to bring the linebackers over. Watch play action. Hopefully I don't get caught up on anything if they go to the fullback. Nope, they're going to run it over the... Ah, great blocking. Touchdown. Touchdown. I thought it was going to be. So look at this on the left side. Little juke. That's all it took by that halfback. So a great play. And at this point you think, okay, should be an easy stop. Oh, no. It takes 5 guys to bring him down. What did I say earlier? Thank the Lord they're not giving him the ball every single play.
49-yard line.
We'll do this.
The Huskies go with the I formation.
I got the fullback, apparently.
Carter on first down. Steps up in the pocket.
Intercept that free safety.
Out to the left. The ball is
That's fine. It's defense. That's good. You stopped it. That's what matters. Would have been cool if you picked it off, but it's either way. We're good. I'm happy with it. All right, so 2nd and 10. Could have had a second on the day. I'm going to do the under front. Let's just take a chance with that. Just don't run to the right.
he drops back.
Thank you. Pass it.
Steps up, throws,
Ah,
and it's caught.
that was my fault. I had nobody really to cover, and I could have went after him the whole time. So it's 1st and 10 there. I'm going to sneak in a zone blitz. I said I wasn't going to do that, but let's just see if that makes him throw quick, force a bad throw, something like that. I'm going to go right here. Good job, everybody. Takes a team effort to bring that dude down. 2nd and 10. Let's go Tampa 2 from nickel. This is a pivotal drive for UConn. If they don't convert anything from here, things could get rough, but they're moving the ball a little. I had to this may be coming back. We may get another holding call. This is a great play against Tampa 2. Yes, holding. So this is a great play against Tampa 2. They had like double slants you saw on the left side. I can't defend both. I probably should have backed up more, and that's probably my fault. But either way, it's still tough to defend. And they went to the right guy, but they had a holding. So it's 2nd and 20. Let's just stick with Tampa 2. I got to back up more. I just didn't on that one. I'm going to do another under front. Johnson's still not out there. He must be gassed. Make a tackle somebody. Good job, Newton. And it's 3rd and forever. That's why I'm going to go Cloud instead of Tampa 2. I think we got a better chance of stopping somebody on the back end. Let's do an under front. Actually, we'll do a spy. Looks like it's not going to make a difference. I think they're going to kick a field goal. They should make this. It's dead straight. They got an okay kicker. He should be able to make it. Maybe he'll shank it. That'd be nice. Shank it left or right. Got it through. So we're back to a 7-point or an 8-point lead. So the goal here is to keep scoring touchdowns while maybe they kick field goals. So again, that's 4 straight drives for them where they've scored a touchdown or scored points of some sort. So by far a better offense than what we saw against Oklahoma. Back to the middle of the field we go. Let's go halfback screen. It's about the only play I call from this formation. I probably need to add a couple more things to it, but it's serving its purpose at the moment. Get a block. Somebody going to get about 8 or 9 there to the Heath. 2nd and 1. I think I may go P read from here. We need to find out who's on the slot receiver on the left. If that's the case, I'll probably hand the ball off. Get up the field, get around him, stiff arm him, face mask. So the penalties are going our way today in spades. All the clippings and holdings are going against UConn. There's a face mask. That's a 5-yarder. We'll accept that. Good job all around on that one. We'll take as many as the game wants to give us. Let's go tunnel screen. We'll go to somebody on the right. I'd love to see cover 0. I'd love to go to Sanders over the top. Well, they're going cover 1, so we'll just go over to Massey. Get a stiff arm there. I like our little halfback combo we got going on. I think it's working pretty well. Let's stay here. Let me see what I... Tight end. Let's go wheel special. We've called this a few times today. This one, I probably need to... I may do something like this. See open. Oh, great catch by Jennings. Good little adjustment. I wanted a center beater, and we got one. Get a first down there. I'm going to go P. Reed from wing tight end. They're going man. This could be interesting. Who's on my slot receiver? I may hand the ball off. Get around. Go Heath. He's not the fastest. I think he's got like 90 speed, but just enough to get around. left hash. I'm going to try. We haven't called hardly anything from this formation. I'm going to try it, though. We're going to go double screens. This was normally part of the offense, but we really struggled with it last year, and I had to abandon it almost. But we're going to go probably to Harley. Get up field. There we go. 6 points. Nice. So it worked. It's a much better man beater than a zone beater. The zone beater goes to the halfback. But against man, especially against 4-3, you can really do damage against it, like we just saw right there. Great block by Holloway. That could be a good thumbnail, too. Let me see if I can go get that one. So Harley's having a really good game today. Get something like this, maybe? Something like this will be really good. I can zoom in a little bit. Something like that will be a really good one. Let me go ahead and take that one while I'm here. We'll go here. We'll go here. All right, good deal. So we're back up to 2 scores. Let's kick an extra point, go up 15. And then our defensively, I guess the goal now is just hold them to field goals. They're getting down the field, no problem. I'm trying to remember last time they punt the ball. It's been a while. First quarter, maybe. Or have they punted at all today? I don't even think they punted. Thankfully, we haven't had to either. I think we maybe punted once. Yeah, I think I punted once. It's hard to remember such little details. Somebody stop him. Blumenthal. Sounds like a cousin to menthol. Let's try Tampa 2. I'm going to try the under front. So I think they just keep passing. Yep, they're going to keep passing. Get over here. Somebody make a tackle. Good job, Sanchez. We'll do same thing from nickel. Do something like this. Make a tackle, somebody. Good job. Our corners are making good tackles this drive. 3rd and 6. That is end of the third quarter. A great quarter for us. 14-3 in terms of the points. We're up 15. I'm going to do basic Tampa 2. 6 yards, I think we can handle with Tampa 2. I'm going to do the spy on the right end just in case he wants to run. I'm going to shift everybody over like this. There he goes. He's going to run anyways. Oh, my gosh. Oh, and he didn't get it. Woo! So great job by the quarterback. I thought my spy was going to do something there, but he just looked at it. So sometimes the spy doesn't work all that great, as you can tell right there. He just, again, stared at it. I goofed up there big time. But thankfully, we was able to get in the way. Newton stopped him. So are they going to punt it? Huge play. That's probably play of the game right there. If they could have went down the field and scored a touchdown, who knows what's going to happen. So what we need to do here is get the ball, get a touchdown, and put this thing to bed. Shank it to the left. Good enough, maybe? Nope, we're going to have a fair catch it. Okay. We're doing okay. Let's try. I'm going to go back to one of my basic screens. These are basically handoffs, if you think about it, to the halfback. Let's get an extra blocker over here. Get a block right there. Good job. Get about 8 to Heath. Heath, I feel like, has had a pretty good game today. 2nd and 1. I'm going to stay here. We can try stick. Who's on who? Go to somebody on the outside more than likely. Cover 0. Get it, Bennett. Oh, I'm going to have to put 6 points. Yeah. I had to take him over. Otherwise, I was going to get intercepted. Bennett could not do it on his own. The corner got in front of him the whole time. Good job by the corner there, but I had to take him over just at the last second and just run as fast as I could towards that spot to get 6 points. So another great play by Westerman, who's really coming on as of late. First quarter was just really rough for him, first couple drives, but after that, he's been looking like a Heisman candidate. Let's see if we can get an extra point. So that pretty much done it right there. A 2-drive swing, a stop, and then a touchdown. So now the score's looking like probably what it should be. Because, again, we haven't had any issues with UConn all Dynasty.
And Williams set to return.
Terrible kick, but I think we may stay in bounds.
He got all of this one. Great.
He's going to return it, though. Got to be careful here. Somebody get over there. I'm outnumbered. Good job, 56, whoever you are. Let's go back and just run zone the rest of the way. I think they're going to pass going forward. Seems like that's what they've been doing anyways.
High formation here.
Basic Tampa 2. Ooh, they're going to run it.
On the handoff.
Shows you what I know. Going to pick up 5 or so. If we want to pick up 4, we'll just stick with the same play.
It's second down and 6 to go. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Gun Ace Twins. We like that formation.
Connecticut lines up in a shotgun set. Williams gets a big carry.
I picked a hole and it just picked the wrong one. I went inside and halfback went to the out. So 1st and 10. Now they're running the ball. Too little too late at this point, but hey, you do you.
Carter.
I'm going to do an underfront just in case. They go like play action. We don't have that backside. They're going to play action it.
He lobs it left.
Good job, Al.
Drop him for a loss. That's
Good stop. That makes it what? 2nd and 12. I'm going to go Tampa 2 from nickel. Get a little speed out there.
ball on the 40-yard line. The
I'm going to do another underfront.
formation. Carter.
Pass again. Get upfield. Good catch to the tight end, but we're going to get a fumble. We're going to get a great play. Just a weird, I mean, he didn't get hit hard from what I could tell. So was that all Lawrence on that one? He's been our defensive MVP today. Forced a fumble. Got a fumble recovery. No, looks like Newton forced it. He just dropped it. Just a fumble by the tight end. So a good break for us. I want to try. I'm going to go P. Reed from spread. But they're doing that. I was hoping they go nickel, leaving the tight end open, but that's not going to happen. And they're shifting hard that way. So I think I may throw this one. Cover 1. Watch out. Nobody's really open. I'm going to throw that one away. Good defense across the board. Nobody was really open. 2nd and 10. Tunnel screen.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 41.
We'll go to somebody on the right.
They'll work from the shotgun. Westerman.
Wide open. 1st down.
And they push him out.
Now, I think I'm going to go empty.
First down. Now that's how you execute the screen pass.
We're going to run another screen.
Everyone did a good job of blocking.
This time, I'm kind of glad they're going zone. I'm curious to see how this is going to work. Hopefully, my tight end can get a basic catch here.
Westerman is in the zone and looking
Just a good defensive play. But we got a few yards out of it.
down. A yard.
That dude just got off his block a little quicker than I expected. So 2nd and 8. I'm going to go Ohio.
2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 21-yard line.
And this is probably not a good time to do Ohio. We're kind of getting close to the middle of or to the end zone.
The orange set up in the gun. Westerman
Wide open.
lets it fly.
On second thought,
He's on the run.
get a 1st down. Harley is just having a game. Let me tell you, he's really stepping up for Spencer being out. Good play there. So we're on the 8. I'm going to try.
Bad defense. The
Well, Sanders is out. So I got several players out.
first down.
On the 8. I'm going to run the ball. Let's go dive.
And we take a quick look at the stats from within the red
Maybe
zone.
they're not
Brought to you
expecting
by
it.
Old Spice Red Zone.
As much, and I think I may just sneak up the middle here. Nope, I have to come up here, get over here, and get 6 points. All right, officially a blowout, and we're taking complete control of the game. I was wanting to go up the middle, but my guards got beat, so I had to go to the outside.
One guy. That defense better watch out.
48-20. So I think what we're going to do is, do I got the bodies to go mass subs across the board? Let's try that. This is our first time this season we get to put in our 2nd string. I think we got the depth to do it now. Last year we didn't on offense. Or was it defense? It was really messed up. I think we had like receivers playing corner last year or something. Or maybe somebody was playing a safety that shouldn't have been. Let's find out if we can do it this year. But all of our starters, they're done. They've all earned the rest. So let's finish out the rest of this game. I'll probably run clock when I get the ball back.
He's hit and got away. I'm sure the defense will be trying to strip the ball
I'm going to go basic cover 2, and let's just look at our front. Let's say linebackers look okay. Defensive line, okay. So at least we can go 4-3. Okay. It's not the best, but we can still kind of do it. Good stop, 56. Jackson. I'm going to go man. Hale, Young, and Jackson. The future linebacking core. Up, get up, feet. Good job. Plug it up there. Going to be 3rd and 1. They're going to go goal line on us. Nope. I'm going to go cover 1, though.
3rd and 1. Ball on the 23.
I'm going to do an under front. I'm going to plug up this hole right here. I'm going to pass it. Wasn't really expecting that. And he overshot it. And we're going to force the punt. So this will probably do it. I'm going to get the ball. We're going to run the ball a little bit. I've got my backup quarterback in there, my freshman, who could run a little. So I may do like a little speed option or something, just because I haven't ran it in so long. Maybe, or QB choice. We're going to fair catch this. So what we can do, let's pick an 11 personnel formation. Let's go like trips over. Let's go speed option. Look at my line. Right tackle's a little iffy. We're kind of okay there. Let's just go over here. Fumble. Jeez. So I don't know what happened here. I probably should have kept it. I pitched it and he just fumbled it. That's all that was there. No different than that tight end fumbling earlier. Oh, so much for that. I guess I should have just took a knee a couple of times. I don't think we could have ran out the clock. It would have been close. Let's do something like this. Now I got another linebacker in there. Sack. Somebody came through. Coverage sack, I think that was. 2nd and 16. And I forgot to look at the replay. That's all right. So, yeah, I got a couple dudes that... I got Massey playing linebacker. That's not good. Almost got the first down, 3rd and 2. And they're going to go goal line. Watch, we're going to have, again, dudes that aren't supposed to be playing defense. Like, there's Massey right there. Let's go linebacker. Let's go man lock. So Young's back in there. Let's do something like this. Oh, I tried to plug that up and it didn't work. I'm going to get a first down on the 6. I'm going to go nickel. Can I go nickel? Yes, nickel's a little bit easier for our second string. I will keep that in mind.
Has 4 receivers lined up here.
Sack. Huge play. I brought everybody. We brought 6 dudes. Was able to come through. Instant sack. Great. I got to stick with nickel because we can't play 4-3. I'm going to control this guy. I'm going to go here. So I got the tight end.
Syracuse brings in their nickel package, throws it to the
Good job, Al. Get a hand on it. They went with a wheel route to the tight end, to the guy I was defending. For doing that, I'm going to go basic Tampa 2. They're running out of room, so I think our Tampa 2 can handle it. We'll do an under front. We're going to actually spy, just in case he wants to run around. Hopefully that'll work. All day to throw, and he's still going to get a touchdown out of it. Our front 4 was non-existent on that play. Like, just nobody just... Or front 3, I should say, since we had a spy. It doesn't matter. The game's over with. So we're going to get the ball back. We'll go onside kick it. Hopefully we'll get it, and then we can take a knee. Hate to see us get a score put on us at the end just because we had a fumble. But that's all right. It happens.
And he tacks on the extra point. This drive summary is brought to you by Plenty.
Saying that twice, like we fumbled it against Oklahoma when we had J.D. Hill out there. Then we fumbled it this time, but this last time it wasn't his fault. And it was just the halfback just dropping it. All right, good deal. So let's take a knee a couple times. And we can celebrate. Go 3-1. Start the conference season off right with a win. 4, and there we go. So I may want to include Hill a little bit more in his little sub package he's got. We'll just see what happens with that. Or I may change him to something else. I don't know. It's something I'll figure out because there's some decent pass plays in that gun split formation. It's just something for me to think about. I may not have him have a sub package at all. I may just have Westerman have all the formations. So I actually think I may do that. So if you actually go back, I'm going to go ahead and hurry this up. We're going to look at something really quick. We're going to look at some of the plays there in gun split that I feel like we can use with our first string. All right, so let's go look at, can we do it from here? Stats and, actually we probably, depth chart, can we do it from here? No, we can't do it at the end of the game. All right, either way, so what I was going to do was, let's go stats and scores. I'll talk about that later in another video. I think I may switch that around and have Westerman be our number one guy in all the formations. Either way, 517 yards, total offense. That's what the offense is supposed to look like, and especially in the second half, we really put it on them. 384 for them, though. Our defense struggled a lot of times, but we kept them out of the end zone towards the end. They ran the ball 169 yards, but 456 yards passing for us. We didn't have a single sack. Both teams done a good job on third down, but they had one extra turnover. And the biggest one, honestly, was all these penalties. Where are the penalties? Right here. They had 4 penalties. It felt like they had 8, but we only had 1. Let's go to individual stats, if I can get to it. 25 of 36, 456 yards, 4 touchdowns. Westerman is starting to look really good. Imagine he had a better first quarter. Running the ball, Heath was very efficient. We were very efficient in the run game. He ended up with 3 touchdowns. Receiving, Harley led with 6, Heath with 5, Sanders with 5. Good to see our tight end get some love in there. Then you look at the yards, 148, 91, 73. But look at all the people who got to touch the ball in the passing game. Really cool to see that. Our averages are really good, but they should be high. We throw deep a lot when they allow us to. Touchdowns, 1 apiece for a bunch of people. Holloway got 1. Singleton, Harley, Bennett. That's really neat to see. Defensively, our true freshman linebacker led in tackles with 8. Tackles for loss, I had 3. I don't think all of them were me, though. Maybe one of them was. But you look at sacks, Hale, Young, and Peterson. So it looks like our front 4 done a good job today, and just our front 7 in general put pressure on that quarterback. And we got the 1 interception by Coach. So you look at the box score, the first half, if we didn't have that Hail Mary, who knows what would be going on here, but we won the second half. That's what matters. But UConn, they scored every quarter on that one. They played better than Oklahoma. That's for sure. Imagine they had Oklahoma's talent with the play selection they had today. And they didn't even give their ball to the halfback a whole lot either. So, again, we'll take the win however we can, but it's good to see our offense just really do damage. Let's sim the week, and we'll look at some things. We'll look at some scores and Sports Illustrated and recruiting. Recruiting is starting to matter a little bit more. We may end up having somebody want to come and visit in the next game, which is against West Virginia. We'll find that out here shortly. 3-1, we're still not ranked, but let's go look at the top 25. So Maryland won. You got Minnesota, Iowa, Michigan. Then you have Florida, Alabama, Oklahoma, Miami won. Then you got A&M, LSU, Cal got upset big time. That's a bad loss. Then you got Texas over Kentucky, barely beating them. Then you have Purdue, Ohio State, Wisconsin, Virginia over Duke. And then you have Texas Tech, Tennessee over Georgia, go Vols, USC, NC State. They're still undefeated. They're just a great program. And then last but not least, you have Arizona State over Stanford. Let's go to recruiting. Look who made the front cover. Knoxville stand out. Cool to see Tennessee on the cover. Go Vols. Look here. So our recruiting, Leroy McGrew, defensive end. We're still number 1 on his list, but Virginia is moving up a little bit. Maybe 25% isn't enough for this guy. I'm not too worried about that yet. Let's go look at corner. Corner, we're in pretty good shape here. We got the positive pitch. I'm going to leave it as is, though, at 25. Defensive tackle, again, great shape here. We just need to find that positive pitch. And then Jordan Floyd, kind of the same thing. So we're in good shape for all of them. We're just getting kind of close with the defensive end. But I don't think I need to make any adjustments, at least not yet. Let's go to Sports Illustrated. Top 25, you have USC, LSU, Texas, Arizona State, A&M, Virginia, so on and so forth. We are, let's see, 26, 7, 8, 9th. We are 31st in the country if you want to go by the coaches poll. Media poll, we're probably closer. We're probably we're about 30th right there. You got a Heisman watch, and we're out of it altogether. So we led the country in touchdowns and in yards, and now we're knocked out of the top 5 altogether. So I don't know. Will we get back here? I think if we keep putting up 4 touchdowns, 400 plus yards a game, then I think we'll get there. But somehow we just dropped out just way too quickly. That's just kind of odd. Oh, well, no big deal. Let's go to players of the week. Halfback for Miami had a really good game. Middle linebacker for Oklahoma State had a good game nationally. You look at the Big East, Justin Westerman, 456 yards, 4 touchdowns, and a middle linebacker for Pitt had a good game. You go to conference standings. We are 1-0. The season has barely started in terms of the conference. We'll look at the team info screen. No injuries. Westerman, 11 touchdowns, only 1 pick. Heath is leading in rushing. Harley is still leading in receiving. He had his best game by far today. The defense of John Lawrence, true freshman, leading tackler. Who'd have thought that? Then you got sacks. Peterson with 4 already. Then Johnson's got 1, but I think we got several dudes with 1 apiece. Let's go check out West Virginia. They're 1-0. In the conference. They don't have any injuries. Looks like their quarterback is doing okay, but the big problem is they got a halfback with a 128-yard average. Is he an impact guy? If he is, will they give him the ball? We don't know. We faced 2 teams in a row with impact halfbacks that didn't get the ball a whole lot, which is very rare in this game. But defensive leaders, they got 1 guy apparently leading in tackles and in sacks. That's what we got coming up. I wish we had a guy that was willing to come and visit, but they're just not ready yet. So you look at our schedule. Looks like it'll be the Rutgers game before you start seeing anybody coming in to visit. But we got to take on the Mountaineers first. So B- to C overall. They haven't recruited very well, but they're 2-2. They're running the ball well enough, but nothing else on that stat sheet looks all that good to me for them. So hopefully we can take care of business at home and get our 4th win of the season. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later.